What's going on, guys? It's Bfred, and I'm with my guy.
My name's Shante. What's going on? You guys can call me Tay-Swag. And today we're just going to talk about self-confidence, self-love, and everything in between, you know. Just because I started my own company, it's called Ugly. It's kind of basic, but it's not at the same time, just because I look at it bigger, you know. I look at it more of like, you know, who cares what he says about me, you know what I mean? I don't care what he says. I'm me. Like, I love myself for me. Like, nobody can change me, you know what I mean? Like, I look at it like that, especially like the racism going on and all that, the bias, all that nonsense. I mean, it's just, I'm sick of it. I want to make a change, and I think that's what God put me here to do. He's got this shirt. I mean, I got hood. I'm trying to make some hoodies.
Yeah, guys, in case you haven't seen, so on the main front logo, you got an ugly with a heart, which the acronym stands for "You Gotta Love Yourself." And on the back of these shirts, we got, again, our saying, you gotta love yourself.
I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't really love anybody else, you know what I mean? If you look at it like that, 'cause I mean, you're gonna be down on yourself. You're gonna be down, you know what I mean? It's just why, like, especially like the bullying aspect too, you know, like, who cares you got a mole on your face, you know what I mean? That's who you are. You were born with it. Like, embrace it. Be yourself. Like, stop worrying about what like, all these other people say about you. It doesn't matter, you know. If they're not supporting you in any way, you know what I mean? Like, why care about what they think about you?
Going off what you just said, the right people will come to you in your life as long as you're being authentic, as long as you're being true to yourself, being real. And if you're coming from a place of kindness, full self-love, people will feel that. And really, like, when you start fully realizing your value and your self-love, and you own all of your insecurities about yourself, your entire reality will change completely for the better. The mistake we make far too often, that I always see people doing is we put our confidence, or we put our self-worth into the exterior. For instance, it's like, okay, my self-worth is based on the job title I have, or my self-worth is based off of how many likes I get on Instagram, or how many retweets I get, or what are the fancy cars I'm driving, or the clothes I wear. And ironically, nothing like that will ever make you feel satisfied. Nothing like that will ever complete you, because it's not real. You're searching for the infinite in the finite, if that makes sense. Like, everything you're looking for is all inside of you.
Facts.
All inside of you. And we've been conditioned as a society that we need to look outward in order to feel complete, which is completely false. When everyone was born, we were all born whole. We were all born in abundance, which was, we fully loved ourselves. And it was only until, you know, when you hit grade school, where you get outsiders' opinions, or someone criticizes you for the first time, or something traumatic happened which created a pain body, and then you immediately thought, okay, well, I need to do something in order to, you know, gain approval or seek approval from others.
Exactly. Oh, I gotta get these shoes because, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I like shoes, but I don't get shoes because of what people think about me. I get shoes because I like shoes. It
all comes from the place you're doing it from.
Yeah.
It's like, for instance, like, there's, you know, for me, for something I was dealing with for the longest time was going to the gym. It's like, I felt like I had to go to the gym in order to, like, you know, gain, like, you know, like, the validation to look good for others, and doing it like, oh, am I looking good enough for other people to see? Or then, like, you got to go back and be like, all right, I'm coming at this from the completely wrong standpoint, where I should be going to the gym because I want to be healthy. I want to do this for myself, and I do it because I love myself and I want to take good care of myself, not for another outsider's viewpoint.
You shouldn't do it for Sally over there, you know? I mean,
anyway, yeah.
Who cares? You do it for yourself. Everything you do, you must do for yourself at the end of the day. And for me, it's just like, I was adopted. So, I mean, my parents are white. I have siblings that are white. They adopted 2 other African Americans with me, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's like, I don't see color, I don't see none of that. It's just like, if you're a good person, I'm gonna fuck with you. Why judge me because my skin pigment's different? Stuff like that. And
we should be loving that. We should we should truly love what makes us different from everyone else, because that makes you you. You are unique. Like, I would hate to be like everyone else. Then, like, life is boring, life is meaningless. I think the fact that, like, you know, we've been friends for so long, since high school, and like we've had great times, it just comes down to just surrounding yourself with the people that actually love you for you, not for what you own, not for what you can do for them, what you are. And I think just the core thing is to keep spreading love and to be a good person, genuine good person. Find, you know, put yourself in other people's shoes. If you're looking for the validation of others, so like for instance, if you get this high and feel great when someone's approving of you and you're doing something right, guess what? Someone in a second, that same person can take it right away and disapprove of you, and then all of a sudden you're going down. So your whole life is just up, 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 down, 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 up, down, based off just one person's view or other, whoever it is.
How
like,
many likes you're getting, stuff
yeah,
like that. Like,
you've been lied to. Like, that's not real. That's not, you're not going to find your happiness there. You're not going to find what you're truly, truly looking for there.
and that's the one thing. I think everybody should be looking for happiness. Like, yeah, it's cool to be rich. Like, yeah, I want to be, like, I'm not trying to be rich. Like, I want to be, like, financial, like, freedom, you know? Like, I want that. Like, I don't want to have to worry about, shit, how am I going to pay this next bill? Like,
yeah,
living paycheck to paycheck. Nobody wants that. But that goes along with finding your happiness in what you do in your life and how you view yourself.
Yeah, like Gary Vaynerchuk, one of my favorite. I mean, we've heard him, we watched him. He talks about it where it's like, have the humility where, are you willing to make $20,000 to $40,000 less and be extremely happy doing what you're doing and loving every second of what you're doing? Or do you want to have that status of, oh, I'm making more money, but I'm absolutely miserable inside? He makes a great quote saying, I would rather be happy driving a Corolla than crying in a Ferrari, which is one of the most powerful statements I've ever heard, because no one understands that it's lonely. Like, if you are doing it for the wrong reasons and you think that like a money or a job title or something is going to get you that happiness or that fulfillment, then you're going down the wrong route. And it's gotta be coming from a true to yourself standpoint, like who you actually are as a person. And don't change yourself to mold into someone else's expectations of you. If someone thinks you should be this person and it's not actually who you are, then that's fine. That's totally fine. You need to be exactly who you are and love that about yourself. And then, like, it is fine to make a bunch of money. It really is. If you want to make as much money as you want, make as much as you want. But as long as it's coming from the point of, I love myself and I'm doing it because I actually love doing it and it makes me happy, then that is the absolute right route. And then one of my favorite quotes ever, actually, when it comes down to like fully accepting yourself and loving yourself, is you can be the best tasting apple, the most ripe apple, the shiniest, reddest apple of all time. Some people just simply do not like apples. They don't. So you can try so hard like to be this one thing, but some people just don't like things. And like that, like, you're not supposed to be liked by everyone. Not everyone's supposed to like you. You know, like, you meet someone and there's been times where you yourself is like, I don't really mess with that person. I don't vibe with them. They don't match my frequency. It's just,
it all comes down to vibes.
And you can really feel it. You don't want to force anything that's not there.
I'd rather have 5 really good friends than like 20 friends I don't click with. You know, I'd rather be able to go to those 5 friends, tell them anything, and they're like, I can't really go to him because he might say something. Down to is vibing with people, putting yourself around the right people. That's the biggest thing, is that positivity. And stop caring what other people think about you. Like, it doesn't matter.
You're gonna die one day. Like, are you gonna, when you're 90 on your deathbed, are you gonna be worrying about all the people you thought were talking about you when they even probably weren't? Like, are you really gonna let someone else's opinion dictate how you are gonna live your one life? Really? Like, I know I'm sounding a lot like Gary, but like, it's just, it's so true. Like, it has to be said. And like, at the end of the day,
really a social media aspect too that's doing it. You know, like, oh, I gotta get this many likes. Oh, this dude didn't like my picture, or this so and so, or blah blah blah. It's like, why do you care? Like,
Just post the picture if it makes you happy.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, just
your
post
social
it.
media.
Yeah.
You follow the people you want to follow. It's like you don't have to do it for that person. You do it because you want to do it. Like,
and the minute you just like completely stop caring what anyone thinks of you, and you just get in tune with yourself and in your own mind, and you redefine success as happiness, your life will change remarkably, like in an instant. Because that's when you really start living. That's when you really start doing exactly what you wish you were doing or what you want to be doing. And then you don't listen to an outside voice telling you, oh, I think you should be doing this because of that or this. It's like you get inside your head and you're like, what do I want out of life?
exactly.
You know, like I am going to die one day.
You only get one life.
I don't know when I'm going to die. Dude, I could fucking die after we record this video and it's over. You know, you just like, and the thing is, well, you know, another one quick point I want to touch up on before we wrap it up is when celebrities die, you know, or even just a big time name, we mourn them for what, 2 days, and then everyone moves on like nothing happened.
Yeah.
That goes to show that everyone is so involved in their own lives and just are like in their own world that we think everyone's always like focused on us or what we're doing, but it's not like that. Everyone moves on. Life just moves on so quickly. So it's like when you realize like how like insignificant we really, you know, that this issue we make up in our minds is, it just catapults you into a space of an abundance where let's start moving and doing things that really make me excited and happy about life.
Exactly.
So before we wrap this video up, Jonte, would you like to talk a little bit more about your brand, more clothing coming out, what you plan on doing in the future with it?
Absolutely. Like my plan is just to, you know, get the brand out there, the clothing. Like I don't want people just to buy it just to, you know, I want people to buy it because it's a reminder, you know. I want people to buy it because like you're having a bad day, something goes wrong, you gotta love yourself. Yeah, you know what I mean? You look down, you gotta love yourself. You see it, you gotta love yourself. Like, I just want it to be a reminder, and like my goal is just to open up like a big community center and just help people and like give them tools and like knowledge of like how to get through society if stuff happens, like the racism, like the police brutalities, the
LGBT,
and like the whole abortion issue going on with females.
So much, yeah.
Like men don't have a say in that, so it's just like
everyone's created equal. Like everyone is the same. Everyone, you know.
At the end of the day, that's like my big focus is just to show that we are all the same. Like,
just come together.
Let's
fucking come together. Seriously, I love this dude. I'm not even kidding you. Like, nothing can fucking separate love, like literally just spread it. Like, you know, one compliment changes a life. You know how easy it is to compliment someone random on the street? That one compliment can change a life. Or just
holding the door, you know,
anything.
Like, they might not say thank you, but at the end of the day, it's like maybe they were just having a bad day or something. Who knows? But it's something nice or just some courtesy, you know. It's just
for sure.
Show some love.
And like, just hate doesn't do anything. Hate just
it makes everything work.
There's no room for it. And you know, you're gonna have bad days, guys. It's inevitable. Everyone has bad days. You know, I'm not happy all the time.
I don't even have a job right now. Like,
yeah, but
you think I'm not saying it could be worse. You know what I mean? It's just
like you have a roof over your head. Like you have food to eat right now. Like, and you're happy. You're not letting, you know, the society pressure or standards that they put on people that you should be this at a certain age get to you. Thanks. When you just stop letting outside voices get into you and you just listen to yourself and your heart, everything in your life will turn around. And just listen to this thing right here, and I promise you guys that is where you're gonna find every single answer that you're looking for.
Life, and if you're not having fun,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Change it up.
What are you doing?
Just change it. Just change it. You can change it anytime. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Again, share this video around. Let's spread some love. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself.
Got to love yourself.
Alright guys, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got some good tips from this, good insight, and please like and subscribe, share. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care.